Are you happy with the tequila?
These Syrians, they are crazy guys.
Not the Syria that you would believe, right?
Not the Syria you'd believe. Indeed, there's no sign of 12 years of civil war. This video was posted in January by a YouTuber from Denmark who has nearly 300,000 subscribers.
Nightlife in Damascus, it's really epic.
Gustav Rosted is one of dozens of Western influencers who have visited Syria and produced videos promoting it as a destination for tourists.
This place is just not what I expected.
These videos get millions of views. They make little mention of the country's ongoing civil war. They show nights out, swimming pools, and historic sites. These videos are all filmed in parts of the country controlled by the regime of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Our observer, head of a group that monitors human rights abuses in Syria, says the videos are notable for what they do not show and amount to propaganda for the regime.
طبعا يعني نحن ما عم نقول انه هيدي المقاطع او مقاطع الحانات والبارات والمطاعم هي مقاطع مفبركه ومو حقيقيه، الفكره الاساسيه انه هيدي المقاطع اللي عم يتم تصويرها هي مقاطع مجتزأة. أنا بدعي إنه هيدا المقاطع اللي عم تطلع هي عم تمثل جزء قليل من حقيقة الواقع على سوريا. نحن عم نحكي عن بلد شبه مدمر، عم نحكي عن بلد أكثر من 90% من الناس الموجودين فيه عم بيعيشوا تحت خط الفقر، وهذا مش من حق الناس إنه هي تعيش حياتها بس، ولكن لما بيتم يعني تصوير أماكن محددة وإظهار هيدي الأماكن إنه هذا الوضع العام بسوريا، هون تماما مشكلتنا الأساسية. من الاستحالة بمكان إنه نحن نفترض وجود سياح أو يوتيوبرز هن يفوتوا على البلد بدون موافقة من الحكومة السورية.
We contacted Gustav Rosted. Here is what he told us. There's always a lot of criticism when you go to these countries, he told us. Everything on my trip to Syria was self-paid. I'm just a guy who likes to travel, to talk with people on the ground. I'm not into politics. Another YouTuber, Eva Zubek from Poland, told us she too paid for the trip to Syria herself and said the opinions she published were her own, free of any kind of censorship. All tourists visiting Syria are required to have a guide, though, licensed by the Syrian government. While going through Western influencers' accounts, we spotted one man in particular, the same guide who appears in at least 5 different influencers' accounts. We were able to identify him. His name is Rami Nawaya, and according to his Facebook page, he is the brother-in-law of Syria's Deputy Tourism Minister. Our review of the influencer's videos shows that Nawaya does not always give his clients the whole story. For instance, on a visit to Aleppo with British YouTuber Simon Wilson.
What the hell? Look at that. So this whole area has just been completely destroyed by missiles and stuff, is it?
I mean, it's a war. You cannot really tell what destroyed this. All kind of weapons was used. The militants had all kind of weapons. They were supported by Turkey.
What Nawaya does not tell Wilson is that the Syrian regime and its Russian allies bombarded Aleppo for 4 long years, from 2012 to 2016, often using deadly barrel bombs to cause mass casualties. The YouTubers typically mention the war without saying who was to blame.
Walls missing, rebar twisted, everywhere. You can't imagine, can you, just the horrors that the people of Syria suffered during this conflict.
Nawaya is one of a small group of guides and companies who work with foreign YouTubers. Neither he nor the companies responded to our requests for comment. The Syrian regime is happy to have the foreign influencers in their country. Take a look at what the Deputy Tourism Minister, Nawaya's brother-in-law, told a radio station last summer. Well-known YouTubers come to Syria, he said. They have big followings on social media, and when they share their videos of their visits, it's a great way of promoting our country. Activist Bassam Al-Ahmad believes the YouTubers' videos support the government's efforts to change the country's image abroad.
واللي كان النظام أو الحكومة السورية مسؤول عن جزء كتير كبير إذا مو عن معظم الانتهاكات اللي صارت بهيدا البلد. وهيدي الفيديوهات من خلال يعني عدم طرح سرديات أخرى وخاصة سرديات الضحايا هي ممكن اعتبارها فعلا اشتراك مباشر بعمليات التضليل اللي عم بتصير بسوريا.
Rami, my Syrian brother from another mother. Thank you so much for this tour.
Thank you too for bringing attention to Syria, for giving people the authentic image here in Syria.
ولكن يعني انتهاء العمليات العسكرية لا يعني انتهاء النزاع في سوريا، لا يعني انه تم احقاق الحقوق، لا يعني انه تم احقاق العدالة، لا يعني انه تم احقاق المحاسبة، ولا يعني انه الناس عادت الى حياتها بين قوسين الطبيعية ما قبل العام 2011.
The YouTuber's videos are aimed at adventurous travelers in the West, but they are also seen, of course, by Syrians. One video in particular shocked them.
I was tortured in Syria. We are ready for the hammam? Let's go, man.
Voila.
Comparing a massage to torture is particularly bad taste in a country where an estimated 14,000 people are estimated to have been tortured since 2011.
النظام والحكومة السورية مسؤولة عن آلاف وربما عشرات آلاف الانتهاكات، فلما حدا بيمثل فيديو بيحاول استخدام مصطلحات مثل مصطلح التعذيب بسياق معين، أنا باعتقادي الشخصي هاي محاولة تمييع ومحاولة تضليل مالي. مرة تانية بحاول وجه هيدي الرسالة لليوتيوبرز وللناس اللي بتحاول تطالع جزء من حقيقة هذا البلد المدمر سوريا. لازم يتم التركيز على سردية الضحايا، لازم يتم التركيز على الانتهاكات اللي عم بتصير بسوريا، مش فقط من قبل النظام، من قبل كل أطراف النزاع.
We contacted all the influencers mentioned in this report, but only Gustav Rosted and Eva Zubek responded. We also asked for reactions from the Syrian Tourism Ministry.